Hello LCPS educators and happy spring. It's hard to believe we are nearing the end of the 2023-2024 school year. It has been 8 months since we started this journey together, and I am inspired and motivated with all the efforts and hard work you have put forward to improve student outcomes for all of our kids. I'm proud to highlight some of the critical work and the collaborative efforts that have been accomplished thus far in our district. Together, we have created meaningful learning environments that are safe and support a positive culture and climate. Following our district's collaborative cycle of improvement, we have rolled out the LCPS Instructional Framework, PLC's guidance and expectations, and data guides to drive data-driven decisions. I am excited to announce our next steps in this work. Starting April 23rd through May 3rd, representatives from Central Office Division, site administrators and leaders, LCPS school board members, and myself will visit classrooms. It is important to note that these instructional walks are not evaluative. There will be no teacher identifier or individual teacher data collected or reported. Instead, these instructional walks will focus on observing our students' experience. The data collected will be used to inform the 2024-2025 professional learning plan and determine school support. This data will be compiled and reported out by school level and feeder patterns only. We will be using the LCPS Instructional Framework implementation indicators as a guide for these instructional walks. Our learning intentions for today are to revisit our roadmap and timelines, revisit the collaborative cycle of improvement, provide you with an overview of upcoming instructional walks, share the purpose of the walks, and explore the implementation indicators, and finally, share how the information collected will be used to support instruction district-wide. We are now at the point in our roadmap where we will be collecting data during the instructional walks. This will inform the strategic planning of the 2024-2025 professional learning and ongoing coaching support plan. As you may recall from my previous video, we are following the district's collaborative cycle of improvement, and your feedback has been key. Research and development, R&D, has been working and will continue to update and improve the resources available to you and the support you need to implement these resources effectively. As part of this cycle of improvement, we need to ensure we are gathering data from multiple sources that will give us a holistic picture of our instructional practices that lead to positive student outcomes. A critical source is gathering information on the student experience. During our instructional walks, we will be using student-centered implementation indicators to gauge standards-based Layer 1 instruction. The student indicators are a correlation to the standards-based Layer 1 instructional indicators outlined in the LCPS Instructional Framework. Let's explore this correlation. By setting up a safe and collaborative learning environment, we provide a classroom culture where all students can achieve. And if all students are learning, then the indicators for implementation can be observed by students adhering and positively contributing to established norms, routines, and procedures. By students advocating for their unique learning needs, by students demonstrating positive, respectful, and inclusive interactions, and by students demonstrating autonomy in their learning. When we purposefully plan and deliver standards-based, grade-level instruction with appropriate supports as needed, and ensure our resources are culturally and linguistically responsive, we ensure all students learn. This can be observed when students demonstrate autonomy in the learning, comprehension of the concepts and grade-level learning goals, high-order thinking skills, and when they monitor their progress and set goals for their own growth. It is important to note that the data-driven discussions and decisions that inform instruction happen amongst teachers during PLCs and data dives. Therefore, evidence of data-driven decisions are observed within the classroom culture, purposeful planning, and lesson delivery sections of the implementation indicators. To review, instructional walks will focus on the student experience using the standards-based core instruction Layer 1 indicators for implementation. Again, these walks are not evaluative, no teacher identifier, or individual teacher data will be collected or reported. Instead, the data collected will be used to inform and plan for the 2024-2025 Professional Learning Plan and school support. Lastly, these walks will take place starting April 23rd through May 3rd. Take time to review the implementation indicators with your teams and discuss the examples provided within each indicator. Please note these examples are not all-inclusive, and therefore, we look forward to observing the many ways you reach and inspire your students to thrive every single day. I ask that you welcome your central and site-based support teams as we visit your classroom. This is your chance to show all of the meaningful things that are already happening in our schools. Your central and site-based teams are here to coach and support you in the work you do every single day. Thank you for your continued support and collaborative effort. It is through our continued collaborations, discussions, and feedback that we will ensure our students will have the opportunity to choose their future and not have it chosen for them.